Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the continuation of One Lonely Outpost here on the Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. So in the previous episode, we have received another 2 colonists, so now overall there's 4 of us. And so far I feel like the game heavily revolves around just me watering and harvesting the crops, and only every now and then something interesting happens. So because the alien ruins are the place where we're supposed to interact with the machinery in order to terraform the planet further, and there's meant to be activities like fishing or insect, and maybe there's going to be eventually even a mine of sorts. I'm thinking maybe I will have to construct another one of those components which need to be installed by the artifacts in the ruins, and maybe that way we trigger another terraforming sequence. So that's what I will try to do. We do have a mail, so I'm gonna try to go and find it. Dear Star Steward, we are pleased to announce a new candidate for Calypso. To ensure their arrival, you must demonstrate our colony meets their transfer conditions. Luckily for you, this candidate did not submit holo form, blah 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 blah, and therefore may be transferred to worlds without fresh water. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name. Transfer conditions: earn 4 geology omni stars and cook 1 veggie stew. Okay, so the geology omni stars are gonna be tricky to do. The meal I don't think will be that difficult. All I need is probably some potatoes, bok choy, and carrots, and that should yield the results. So let's take a look at it. Wait, Milkroot veggies too, yeah. So that has been completed. Okay, so 1 veggie stew. 4 geology omni stars are gonna be tricky because I have gone around and I have gathered a large quantity of resources. So the way I would see me getting the geology points right now is by potentially finding those sand piles and being able to dust them off and potentially finding something under them. Or maybe that's for archeology. So for geology, I might have to mine resources, but that would also potentially mean I might have to find brand new resources. And I'm not really sure if I'll have access to that. So we're definitely gonna have to mess around with this in order to find out. But firstly, we have plenty of day to do this. It seems like we were able to harvest more Milkroot, so we're gonna replant that. And I think I saw some pictures and there were sprinklers, so that's good news. The bad news is it's like in Stardew Valley when you get like those copper sprinklers or the really basic sprinklers. I never use those because of the way that you would have to arrange them. It's just not an efficient use of space, and you would have to like find out all sorts of variations, combinations of how to arrange the sprinklers, and you would need to have a whole lot of them, and I just don't think that's an efficient way to do things. So geology, we already have 7 stars, but I don't know if it means like 4 stars from this point forward. So we have fulfilled one of the conditions. I don't know if because I have explored all these regions and because this whole space is literally farmable land, it just needs to be cleared out, but I don't want to clear it out now since I can only grow certain crops. And yes, there's more crops and I'll be able to farm them, but I'm guessing it's gonna take a different season for those to be accessible, because currently if we go inside of our RV and I would try to go and purchase the seeds, I'll get only access to the basic trio. So we have carrots, potatoes, and the bok choy. All the foreign species which I was able to obtain was because I have spent the initial episodes by scavenging the area, looking for anything which might be possibly of use, and that's how I was able to get where I am. But it would be nice if I would be able to find out how the heck to sell something so I can make some more money and potentially get some of the upgrades, because they cost like 1,500. So you know what, let's try to see something. Should be able to make where is it? Fabric compactor. Compacts garbage to transportable format. The compacted waste is then burned in fusion reactor. Okay, red crate omnipot. Wow, so it seems like I was only able to create that structure once. So now I can theoretically try to build a solar panel series. Helios Power are top selling solar panels. 4 copper, 4 glass, 2 basic circuitry. Four copper, 4 glass, circuitry. I also like that it's like instantaneously done, so I don't have to wait like a total knucklehead for these things. Copper, I don't like that we have only so much of it. But the issue here is I really don't have more copper. Wait, I do. Okay. So I'll have to process a portion of it. How do I separate things? Spread things out. Okay, hold on. So we can theoretically put this to be processed in the meantime. So we cannot really install more of these things. And now the question is if the solar panel will actually require to be placed somewhere around the sprinklers eventually in order to power them up. So you will have some sort of layout that you will need to figure out as well in order to efficiently power up the sprinklers, be able to water your crops, and see what can be done. The question is if the geologist is already considered to be accepted or not really, and what do I need to do in order to progress in here. Maybe I'll try to talk to some of the colonists, see if they can figure something out. But we cannot continue in here. Water seems to be frozen. And I'm not really sure. Maybe if I'll talk to them, they'll be able to tell me maybe what else needs to be done. Although I've tried talking to one of them, and that did not really go that well. So, hello. Okay, so she's again dealing with her paperwork. And like already it's getting late, and what, like 10 minutes in? Alicia talks a lot about me. She also puts a whole lot me, mostly cookies. That seems to be the same thing. Okay, my pal would sometimes put band-aids on my arms when they malfunctioned. I think it was more for him than for me. If he's not behind his desk, we cannot purchase things. I'm gonna eat so that we have that 1 meal per day consumed. I should have probably came here a bit earlier. I seriously don't know at this point if, because I already have the geology stars, if that would be sufficient. Transfer conditions. Earn 4 geology Omni Star and cook 1 veggie stew. So I still have to earn them, but if I would try to crack these large suckers, unfortunately I don't think that's where geology would come to play anything or be able to do something for me. These massive crystals in the walls, I just cannot do anything with them. So that leaves me wondering as to what can be done. As the additional sections of the map are not currently accessible, and that makes you wonder, like, do you have to wait a certain amount of time for all these colonists to start popping in and then be able to only interact with the minerals and the given deposits on the map, which are spawned in initially, as they're not replenishing themselves? So the only thing which keeps returning after a rotation of certain amount of days is the ice, because we have a freezing temperature, and if there's moisture in the air or in the atmosphere, sure, crystals can form. But iron and other resources, yeah, that just does not happen like that. Where would be a good location to find iron? Well, technically speaking, a volcano would be nice. But I don't know. You guys hang out? Where's the girl? It's just still about the cookies, still about the bandages. You two are sounding like members of a cult already. Like, you have that one line programmed, and that's what you're gonna stick with, huh? A little concerning, to be honest. Okay, whoa, it's getting late. I don't even know what time I need to be at home before it's too late and I will collapse. So hopefully that won't happen, or I'll be super unhappy. Be a really bad start to the episode. So let's try to make it back home. I don't really want to eat the roasted carrots for me to run. I think I have till a certain amount of time to make it, but I don't want to push it too much. But I have no idea where the hell am I gonna get those stars. That's gonna be tricky. How would I get them? I mean, I have excavated some of these things. I don't want to use my credits for the raw resources. That to me is just totally stupid as an idea. Plus, it will not count into the geology, I bet. So, you need to find some sort of way. Okay. Melt the ice. Water all the crops. Hold on, let's do it like this. This way I get most efficiency. I go like this. Birdie, can you like buzz off for a second? Thank you, bud. Love you long time. And I'm gonna keep spraying you if you're gonna keep stepping in. What do you want from me? You know you're not supposed to be there, yet you position yourself in that way. Okay. I wanted to put this like so. So the solar panel, we have that. That's all taken care of. We have the roasted carrots, so I can theoretically eat those. I'm gonna keep them for later on. I want to go see these two knuckleheads and see if while they are stationed behind their desk, I can potentially interact with them. Because I don't know if there's some daytime, nighttime schedule for the NPCs right now. No, not too QWERTY. Yeah, I do feel bad. Me and Alicia have been moving around a whole lot, and that ain't great for a kid. It's about time we put down some roots, I reckon. Cookie stuff. I would need to have something that needs fixing, but I don't have anything. My brother Sergio once reprogrammed my hand to keep hitting me while he said, "Stop hitting yourself." That's older brother for you, I guess. I'm just still kind of... Is he like fully a robot, or why would a kid need robotic hands? Was he in an accident? Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. We have two modules. One is for even watering things. But the thing is that it costs 1,500 credits. I have 1,300. We get paid every 8 days because the week here has 8 days. So that's what I'm working with. And I have zero freaking idea of where to find something that I can get the geology points out of. I cannot interact with the interface inside of the alien temple. So what is there left for me to do? Because I hate just skipping through the days. Because that's... You should have things to do, and I somehow want to trigger the fishing and all these other things. But I'm trying to figure this out by myself. I don't know if next season rolls in, and with that, like the rocks, deposits and everything are gonna respawn or reset on the map. But that's just my personal speculation. It doesn't mean that it's actually right or true. Because then that would create kind of a problem in the initial game's loop, where the only activity which you keep doing over and over and over again is just basically you watering crops and waiting for them to be done. And if you would have to, I don't know, wait until day 19 for you to harvest certain deposits of minerals in order to get the geology points or something. And I mean, we are at day 19 and I have 7 geology points, and they want me to unlock 4 points just for this one knucklehead to show up. So that's already more than half of what I was able to find on the entire currently accessible map. So that creates a big problem for me. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I don't think I have arrived to some brand new location. I have been just about everywhere so far. The cracking open even these larger stones never reveals anything that massive or new or something, so I have never found the relics underneath this. I would need to deal with the deposits, but it seems like I have used up all the mineral deposits, so everything that's left are just stones. So theoretically, I can then transfer them into the silica, which can then be transferred into glass. But that's about it. We have like another 8 minutes or 9 minutes which have passed. It's already like 5 p.m. I have done absolutely nothing through the day. And I just don't know how to trigger the alien artifact or how to get the next colonist. So that's an issue. Because I can theoretically try to just keep repeating my watering of the crops. But if we would have other activities, fishing, catching bugs, whatever, it would add in some new layer. And this is why it's, for example, important that in games like Stardew Valley, on the second day alone, you gain access to the fishing rod, which already the wide spectrum of activities which you can do, that is chopping down trees, clearing out rocks, salvaging for forageables, adds in a whole new activity with which you can occupy your time. And it can yield you some money in return, even energy if you consume the fish, and you can then deliver these items to the actual community center, which even further expands the potential of the game and what you can do with your time. So I'm going to sleep ridiculously early. But I feel like I'm gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again. And I forgot to eat. Great. We're gonna have to cook up something good. So what do we have? What are we having? The least amount of crops which I have is the bok choy. That's also the one which takes the longest to be done. So I'll cook up 5 meals. And with that, I'll be able to go for another long time. That is until I'll need to harvest more. But that will be perfectly fine. So we can try this sort of zigzaggy pattern. But this is just gonna keep giving me points for the agriculture. 5 of these. Thank you. So let's water everything. Wait, hold on. Oh, bok choy can be harvested. Well, get away from there if you don't like water. What do you want me to say? And this does not work out well. Unfortunately, the ice is blocking me from reaching the crops from the other side. Let's see if we have the full return. Ooh, we actually do get even more bok choy this time. That is impressive. Last time that did not happen. We actually only received 9 bok choy seeds out of the harvest. So that's why I'm a little bit surprised that this time it actually worked out. I think the carrots are done as well. It'd be nice if we would have something to do with them, like study the crops or something to make them more resistant to the weather conditions, or I don't know. Because all I'm doing right now is just watering the crops, and well, that's not really the most exciting thing in the world. That's why the variation of the activities is so important, because it makes you like try to plan out your day. So I know that I need to do one thing so that I can move on to the next thing, because if I don't do it in time, well, then I'm screwed, and the things which I wanted to get done will not get done, and so on and such. So that's why the variety is so important. But we just simply don't have the variety right now. I don't really think I want to expand the farming more, so I can hold on to these seeds for now. I'm gonna put them into the bin. Carrots. This. I have 4 extra carrots. Bok choy. So with those 4 extra carrots, you can just go and make the meal. And this is an awesome meal because it gives you that everlasting buff. Well, it's not everlasting, I'm joking about that, but it makes you run faster, move around the map a little bit easier. And I did not want to, I've noticed the enter icon, and I was like, what the hell does it do? Why is it there? What do I need to do? Do I need to drop off something? How do I interact with this? The thing is... Okay, hold on. No terraforming. So if I press space, that means I'm interacting with that thing. This ceiling is kind of annoying that it keeps popping in. I don't know if that's intentional, if they're gonna fix that eventually. I have no clue what to do here. My protagonist kind of stops when it gets into that little circle over there in the background. But other than that, is there anything? No, these massive crystals are blocking my way to new regions. If I can find out how the hell to get through them, that would be awesome. Universe so big and beautiful, there has just to be other beings there. Anyway, I need to do my homework. Alicia Dunn piqued my curiosity about them aliens. You imagine what kind of tech they must have? I bet I could have real enlightening conversation with one of their mechanics. You want to go and talk to the damn thing on my behalf? Because, I don't know. It might trigger some freaking sequence and we might be able to get something done, actually. Just saying. I'm running out of ideas of what to do. Because all I'm doing is just watering the crops. You have still just these 3 things. Cannot interact with anything. Cannot do something. Cannot do nothing. Carrots have stopped working. I have explored every corner of the map, trying to figure out what to do next. But I'm drawing a blank. I cannot craft more of those stations, which I wanted to do, so that seemed to be like a one-time blueprint. Possibly. That's just most unfortunate. I can keep trying to crack these large stones, although I don't think it's gonna really do anything to help me out. Yeah, we can keep that in there for a while. Try to clear out my landing zone, I guess, since I have the time and the energy. I'll crack a few of these. I really don't know. Should I try the laser on the lake? Maybe it's gonna start defrosting it. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do anything. But theoretically, when we played the previous episodes and when we interacted with the alien friends, one thing happened and we were like kind of pointed to this one spot, but nothing really came of it. And it was over here. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to do something with this, or if the crystals have some sort of meaning, or what am I supposed to think about this? But it's just not doing anything for me. I really need to figure out what the heck to do. I don't know, I'm trying to go all Fifth Element on this. Like sprinkling water, blowing wind. All I need is fire. Well, technically we do have the laser. Nope. I don't know. Bruce Willis has failed me. Nothing. Okay, let's eat the carrots and run back home. If I don't get the geology points, I cannot get the new colonist. Do I have to seriously wait until, like, what? The next season? And this would be awkward as hell. Because there's literally nothing going on this episode. Ugh. Product sold. What products can I sell? Where can I sell them? How do I switch this to selling things? That's what I need to know. This is the catalog, which is currently available at Quantum Quick. Gas cooker, Omniforge, yellow crate, folding chair, smart locker, Omnipod, red crate, basic circuitry, junk sign, packaging. Yeah, the blueprint is not here. I don't need another fabricator. I don't want to eat yet, since I haven't used up any of the energy today. I was hoping that like the small or slow pace walking would be enough to water the crops. And I'm not sure if that's like a bulletproof version. Okay. So one ice is able to fully refill my water. I think we have 2 of the flowers ready to be harvested. Quirky, you are just a total knucklehead today. What else is there for me to say? A lot of potatoes. Bok choy has just started growing, so it's gonna take forever. Okay, the soundtrack is finally like trying to pick up. Let me know if there's a farming simulator, except of Stardew Valley. I absolutely love the soundtrack. If anyone's gonna watch this. I should have planted this back. I really hope I'm gonna be able to figure out what the heck is this weird thing used for. Refinable. Okay. Well, where do I refine it? In. Come on. Could have swore it was there. Yeah, the controls here are still a bit iffy. But I don't think that's what needs to be done. As it's a forge. Duh. But I have to try. This is delivery. My inventory. What in the world do I have to do? Do I really have to involve Google? Because that would be disappointing. I didn't even know what would I look for. I would gain access to at least like a new portion of the map or something. That would be at least something for me to explore. Still nothing. We were here before. Cleared out all those big rocks. I don't know, I was gonna try to melt the crystals, but it's not doing anything. I'm gonna have to involve Google. This is driving me nuts. There has to be some sort of progression thing which I'm somehow missing, or it's somehow badly explained, or I don't know, but can I take you to follow me to the ruins, something? That's scrap collection. I know that we can get on board of their ship and even like head out to the upper floor. But like, I cannot really interact with anything. And here is their bedroom and kitchen. It seems like it's her bedroom, so this can be Jim's bedroom. We're kind of laughing, but this comes closely to my apartment. Although I don't sleep next to my computer. But I did have some instances lately due to the work where I literally came home, I sat down, I wanted to check something. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to the gym, and I fell asleep. I was so freaking exhausted. And then I woke up later at like 11 p.m. I could not fall asleep until 3 p.m. or 3 a.m. And I had to go to work the next day, so that was fun. You guys wanna like go to the alien mines, or something needs to happen? I'm gonna have to Google this. I swear to God, that's not good. I have no way to get the 4 stars, so the next person will not arrive, and that can potentially mean that I will not be able to trigger anything. I don't know how to give people... Ah, crap. We missed her birthday. That's not good. 37th preseason. 60th preseason. 12th of preseason. I'm not even sure if I was able to give him something. We do have like a point there with him. This is driving me nuts. I don't want to purchase things and spend money, because it's not gonna do anything. I have to Google this. This is driving me nuts. So, alien ruins. Hold on. Aaron is first of many colonists that you can unlock, help you advance the story, along with providing some useful resources. From here, continue to grow crops and progress through the objectives. The alien ruins. Aside from getting your first colonist, you'll also discover alien ruins in Nereid Canyon. You can't do much with them right away. After some time, you'll be able to explore them and start a new objective to repair a damaged quarry. This requires Aaron to have landed on your colony. Aaron will fix quarry and you can return to alien ruins. This will start up terraforming machine, melting some of the ice and allowing your colonists to breathe the air without aid of survival suit. This is the first of many instances of the terraforming machine activating. Continue to progress through objectives and tend to your farm. You'll interact with alien ruins again in the future. the thing is, circuits and switches is meant to have a shop. I literally am looking at picture with Jim where he has sprinkler blueprint for 400 credits and water pump blueprint as well, and he has some additional seeds as well, and even like a cart and other things. Collecting colonists and growing your farm. As you continue to play, you'll unlock more colonists, more items to craft, and more areas on the map. There's grand mystery to uncover in one lonely outpost, and you've just got started. One key thing to remember is that you will have to feed your colonists. Don't sell all your crops. You'll want to provide specific crops and cooked food to your colonists to gain some bonus money. But now you'll have to basic of one lonely outpost down. Okay, I literally am also looking at picture of the little girl like going to the alien ruins, but I have no freaking idea how the hell to trigger that event. And how the hell do I get circuits and switches shop accessible? Son of a gun. I don't even know how to sell things. How the hell do I sell things? Oh, hold on. Circuits and switches, merchandise. Why does it, however, have different merchandise than I see on the pictures? This is driving me nuts. And it's just to, like, do things with the colonists and stuff, but come on. This is really bad website. I mean, with all due respect, it don't tell me jack squat. Let's see. New blueprints, map. Yeah, this is not helpful. Google, today, you're disappointing me. I don't know what to do. I don't want to just go to sleep. I don't know how to provide food to the people. Like, I'm gonna literally put carrots, this and this into my inventory, and somehow I'm gonna make some meals. And I'm gonna keep them in there. I'm gonna try to give the food to the colonists. Maybe that's gonna trigger something, or I don't know. I'm supposed to feed them, but it's not somehow prompting me to do so. And so I'm not sure how to determine when it's the time to do that thing. Okay, let's see. We have carrot, we have potato, and we have these two. Right. Over here we have potatoes. No fertilizer as of now. Plenty of ice. Let's try 1, 2, 3. 1. Yeah, sometimes it's not gonna work out quite nicely because I don't have enough crops in said region. 1, 2, and 3. So I believe we had a carrot in here. We had you in here. It would be great if I would probably wait with some of these things so that they have like the same growth period. And I can align somehow the harvest time. Okay, let's go like this. You really need to feed them? How would I even give them the food? Do I hold it in my inventory and like drag it to them, or it's not prompting me naturally to get to that discovery, or it's not instinctive, and that can be a big downfall for a game because it can have a real effect on how much you will want to interact with it in your future and spare time. If you just simply don't have a freaking clue of what the heck to do, then that can be a problem as well. This potato, these two go over there. Feed this so that I can run. I should have, just for the hell of it, taken some, I don't know, veggies. Just as an experiment. I'm trying anything at this point, to be honest with you, because I have no clue. Let's see, 333. One, two, three. Two, three. Okay. No idea how this is gonna be done. Do I have it in like ready here, drop it so that they can pick it up? What the heck do I do? How do I get the blueprint for the sprinklers? Jam. God damn it. I'm supposed to feed the colonists, but I feel like that's so far only like some future foreign concepts. I don't know how to give an item. Probably they need to be like outside of the station. Give. I gave him a potato. I'm sure he's ecstatic. But yeah, I don't think that's gonna do too much for me. I'm not really sure. Give. Okay, so I gave him that. Weekly gifts. Favorite gift. I don't know. Okay, she's super upset about roasted carrots. Well, screw you! They're honey glazed and everything. Do you know how delicious that is? With some roasted lamb or something? All you get here are probably the nutrient-based thingies, and you are giving me... Oh, man, kids these days, they don't know what's good. So, again, no clue what to do. I'm gonna have to investigate. This is driving me nuts. (8, 16, 24). So on 24th day, I'm gonna receive my salary, but I'm not really sure if giving these things, which I just handed out, do anything. And it says a weekly gift, so I don't know if I can give more gifts this week. Man, the struggle is real. What to do, what to do, what to do. How do I get the geology thingies? Ooh, theoretically, I have an idea. I'm not sure if I'll be able to execute it. So, Jimbo is supposed to be able to fix things. So let's take these weird things. Maybe he will be able to interact with something like this. That might trigger his curiosity about stuff and lift his fat ass off the chair. And I can say that because I'm fat myself. Well, I'm overweight. I'm not like really chunky, but damn. Moons above, you've got gifts coming out of your ears. Yeah, it seems like I can only give him one thing at a time. Okay, so let's... Can you, like, go and... try to get to the... damn... place? I don't know. Scrap metal... Solid and liquid at the same time. Dragonfly-like insect with 3 heads. Don't know. Don't know. Scrap metal, what do we do with you? Do I put you in here? It's not really letting me do that. Ah, this is driving me nuts. I'm going to sleep at 7. I'm old in the video game. I'm gonna literally try to look up how to progress story, but this is gonna be tricky. Trying to find some information. It's all very vague. There's no actual like, walkthrough or something. There has been a patch, but trying to look, I can't see anything. I don't know. Don't know, god darn it. I don't want to have an episode where literally nothing happens, because sure, I can upload it onto YouTube, but if by chance it's gonna be picked up and someone's gonna watch it and they're gonna be just listening to me complaining for God knows how long, I mean, what's the point then, right? Can I even get to those damn ice crystals back there? Really? Have to go and do this. potatoes are done. Even these four. So large potato harvest. Lots of spuds. You just want to get wet, don't you? Well, I've looked, but man, I cannot find anything useful. That would help me understand what to do next. And I've seen someone's save file on YouTube, and it was like in the further future. The place was all green and lush. The issue is, I have no idea how they got there. Because of course, no commentary and video description is absent. And I kind of always try to put information into the video's description about what's going to happen during the episode and stuff like that, in order to give you at least some brief overview of what you're looking forward to. I know that most people might not even look into the video's description, but ever since I started making videos, I do, and I also do check other content creators' videos description, just to see what makes their content potentially pop up on like my feed and stuff like that. But these things, I'm not really sure if I'll be able to do just about anything with them, to be honest with you right now. That's the issue which I have. So technically, can fill in the space. I'll have to look into this because I don't know how to trigger the NPCs into doing stuff, or to interact further with these things, or how to get more of the archeology points. There's simply nothing for me to do. Okay, so I'm only able to give him seriously one thing per week. His daughter has run off. He's got his shop. I cannot, like, access Jim's wares. Why is it that I cannot do so? I honestly don't know. I've literally watched other people's content, and what I'm deducting is that I need to bring in the other colonists, but I don't know how to get more of the points that are required. Transfer conditions: earn 4 geology omni stars and cook 1 veggie stew. I have 7 geology points. I have no idea where this knucklehead is meant to come, or what region is he gonna be in. So that can be problematic, because if that would mean that I would have to restart the whole game and start all over again, yeah, I think he's supposed to be somewhere around here, maybe. But he's definitely not. So I don't know. I have no idea what to do here. Crops have been watered. I cannot give them more gifts. I can only give them one thing per week. We don't have access to Jim's or Jim Bob's shop. We don't know how to sell crops. This is really, really weird. And I'm starting to have way too much of this plant-based matter. So that can be good too. I don't know. Let's try one more day. But I don't think it's gonna change anything. Unless I get that colonist in here. How to get geology. Because that would mean that theoretically I would have to wait in order to have those points only after it's asked of me to provide it for him. But to replay 22 days just so that I can crack that and be able to continue further, that's a big technical problem. Because you learn from other games to go, gather, spend your day proactively, and don't waste it away. I don't know, this is driving me nuts. I should receive my salary now. 24th. No message. No nothing. This is weird. Okay, let's do the usual. I'll try to water the crops. Go see if Jim has finally opened up his shop. Or maybe I need to talk to him in the morning while he's at his house about the fact that he can sell me the blueprints for those things. I'm just trying to look for anything that I've seen in the other content, but nobody talks specifically about the issues that I'm experiencing here. And I'm just like spending the days doing nothing, so I've ate the thing. I don't know what to do here. Why can't I purchase stuff? Well, if I piqued your curiosity, help me out. Go check them out. Do something. This is painful. Okay, I'll try to go water the crops. Come back later. But if I'll have to replay the whole thing, then we have a big problem on our hands, because I don't have that time. And there's not that many things happening, so all I would have to do is just water the crops, do the same thing over and over again, and Yeah, watering crops can be fun, but like I said, in Stardew Valley, you have these other activities which you can do in order to spend your days. You're trying to make money, you're trying to save up for next crops, you're trying to do something. But here, if you collect the crops and you get the seeds as well, well, then what's your motivation to try and, like, doing things? I mean, I have right now a lot of crops, which means I will eventually get a lot of seeds as well. So what's kind of pushing me to make money and, I don't know, get further in the story, or where's the struggle? Where's the challenge? I'm slightly confused about this. But this issue with the geology is just driving me nuts. I'm going bananas over this. I cannot get the new colonist. Man, this is so weird. Please tell me the gym is at the shop so I can try to buy stuff. I don't even know how much. Okay, the blueprint for the sprinkler was like 400, and the other thing was like the water pump, or what was it? Was again something. Come on, you knuckleheads. Get inside of your shop or something. Crying out loud. So weird. I don't know if on Sunday they're not working. This is really painful for me, because I see the potential for the game, but I just ran into a big problem and I don't know how to proceed. Because I'm not allowed to get in the new colonists, which would trigger new sequences, new things. I simply don't know. Like, there's supposed to be something about this thing which needs fixing, and I should be able to fix it with that mini game where we like change the wires and stuff, but it's just not doing anything. Cannot go upstairs. I don't even know where do you sleep, buddy, because you have put literally plants everywhere. This is driving me nuts. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna call it quits here. I'm gonna have to seriously figure out what the heck to do. If I'll have to replay the whole thing in order to be able to preserve the 4 geology points. Or archeology. No, it's geology. But then that means... I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Well, it's gonna be certainly interesting. So with that said, thank you all for watching and hearing me complain non-stop. I'll have to edit this because I had to listen to other stuff, look up other things, and I didn't want to pause the recording, so I'll have fun with that. But yeah, probably check out the channel for other content. This episode, I'm kind of disappointed. We'll probably post it, if I'll post it, in some awkward time or something. This is problematic. I'll have to figure out what to do here. So yeah, with that said, thank you all for watching, and bye-bye for now. Damn, I can't get the next colonist. What do I do?